let's get down to business. So, we're continuing on. I gotta finish this whole quest today. The whole Shadows Amidst Snowstorms. Because this joint finishes in 13 hours, 36 minutes from this very moment. So, in the case that I can't get it all done in one episode, I'm going to be streaming twice today to make sure I get it done today. I would just be taking a break to go to Cookout to get a sweet tea while I export the video off of this computer that I'm playing on onto a hard drive so I can put it on the computer that I edit on. Because I only have a total of 100 gigs of space available on this computer that I'm playing on in order to,
let the show begin.
you know, record. So once I run out of space on that, I run out of space, and it's kind of a bad thing. And I want to avoid that, so here I am, making sure I take a break. So first, let's switch back to our original party. I was doing a little bit of off-stream playing. Just a little bit. And hold on, did I get any more XP things? Like smaller ones so I can level up? No, I don't have any. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. But we can continue on with our mission right now. So we gotta follow the source of the voice. And yeah, I'm guessing we got a homie that the space belongs to, and then that brother of his, kind of, is the one that's running around looking like him. Matter of fact, I kind of already know. YouTube kind of spoiled it. Thanks to other streamers. Alright, follow the oh, snap. I want to sneak past. I'm gonna need to bust down these rocks. Hopefully I don't have to battle that dude. So what's going on here?
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
Looks like they did.
That was
Yula,
most unfortunate.
what are you doing here?
What are you guys doing here?
I thought you guys went back to camp. I'd assume it was some sort of bad luck.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
What are you talking about?
We ran into
Just
Pally
yesterday.
earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy.
Nope.
You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
No, they have not.
Well, as you can see...
No, they haven't.
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days.
Bennett.
Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately,
It's probably not actually Bennett.
I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
No, this might actually be being done to you guys. It's nothing to do with luck.
Say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
Don't say that.
I agree.
I'm not scared to be around you.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Probably.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows. How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
How would Paimon do that?
You're welcome to a bit of mine, too. Although, if the last few days are anything to go by...
This is a dumb
pretty short
conversation.
supply at the moment.
Take some of mine, too.
You guys.
So dumb.
Aw, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct.
How many times do you get it incorrect?
Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly. Guessing wrong when I flip
That's
an
completely
insignia is one
superstitious.
way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
That is nothing but superstition.
Hey, he's making no sense at
No.
all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Oh, come on, he isn't you. I'm actually polite to most people.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
It still doesn't make sense.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
How are you guys not freezing?
Let me try. It's this way, right?
He's not going to cause the fight, is he?
Oh! Ow! My butt! What is this shard of ice doing here?
I mean, you're on a snowy mountain.
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
That's not a thing.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Everyone must be exhausted, yeah.
Now that you mention
She
it,
seems at the end of her
I do
rope.
feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Especially when it's a snowy mountain.
Since everyone is tired,
And you wear stuff like
why
this.
not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon's so sleepy. A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right
Is there a reason why everybody is tired?
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Yep.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies.
Should we go get
and
Bennett?
decide how to get off this mountain.
What about Bennett? Bennett walked... He walked that way and he was fine somehow. I'm gonna freeze if I take too much longer. And is everybody here, including Bennett? I see nobody. That doesn't mean anything. Bennett!
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable.
So what's gonna happen now?
Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
Is he drawing up
What's
chairs?
he doing? Painting?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process.
I've seen
It's an elementary
I've seen a
level
few manga
technique.
like this and anime.
With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Right.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
I'll have a stool.
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me!
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
A whole chair is way too big for you, surely.
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
In a moment, Albedo quickly created 5 chairs for everyone to use.
Oh, we have chairs now. This is so comfortable. Makes me want to
Why is
stay
the
the
fire
night
out?
here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
There's no
Hey
stove.
now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
She can create fire. So can Bennett. So, I'll switch to Amber. And then we gotta wait until nighttime, to which, of course, you could just fast forward. Let's see. We want to go to 18 o'clock. Let's go to right before. Can we go to right before 18? That works. I never use this feature unless they really force me to. Like now. Is there another way to see what the time is? Oh, I guess it's time.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
It is going to be food, right? What about the painting?
I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes.
How'd that go?
The end result was quite satisfactory.
That's good.
But works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully.
That's not so good.
If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you.
Can you actually paint in this game? What about Dragonspine?
Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in.
Okay. How are you holding up?
I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me. So I should be honest with you.
Tell me what's up then.
Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity.
Try me.
So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me.
Fine. About what happened today.
Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't
He's saying
participate
he's
in the
lonely.
conversation much. It's just a habit of mine.
He's gonna observe instead.
But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like.
Aw. He's lonely. When will dinner be?
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the
Already
campfire
did.
and gather everyone for dinner.
I already lit the campfire though. I gotta light it again?
Yay! Dinner's ready!
Back quickly. I just lit the fire.
Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around.
Why didn't you
Please,
let the gourmet
help
that
yourselves.
is the traveler
Wow, smells great.
make dinner?
Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me.
Hey, who's acting a little childish? Everyone enjoys dinner around an open fire.
Ah,
There's so
Paimon.
much dialogue to this mission.
What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
What about other seasonings
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
that aren't so occasion? He smiled and then it just becomes awkward
I'm
silence.
so sleepy after all that food.
Still sleepy. Fell asleep sitting upright. His back's not even against the chair.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
It's been a tough few days.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He's barely slouched. His back isn't against the chair. Can we move forward?
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Yep.
Oh, no, Dad. No apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point.
Oh, nice.
She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
That'd make things easy.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Just fattening you up.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong. Listen, Gary.
Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Crosses her arms.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
Oh, she got
Going for
moody
an
because she
ice
got
bath
called
at
out.
This time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me.
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No,
Well,
I
don't you
should
like
come
that,
with
sir?
you. It's late and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
She gets lost easily. She just said she gets lost easily. I guess the girls are gonna go off and do the work, and the guys are gonna just chill on the campfire.
Rather them than
I'm not getting
Paimon.
So much roast meat.
Calm down, Bennett.
Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm a leader of my own adventure team now.
It's just him.
Wow, Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare to be amazed.
Have you decided what to paint?
No, I don't actually have to do
Like
anything.
you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Okay, come on, it is.
Sure. But we
I don't want it to
should
be I
move
actually have to
elsewhere.
paint because I'm really
We're
bad
likely
at
to disturb
art.
Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Like, literally, my mom makes fun of me for the fact that when I was a kid, I could not cut on the lines, I could not glue something properly, and I could not color within the lines. Literally, I'm just bad at visual art like that. It's kind of sad if you ask me. Because I'd love to be great at it. I just love art in general, all the arts. But, yeah, I can't draw. Or anything remotely close to it. Hey, that thing is gone. Finally.
Let's paint here.
Is it going to show up?
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference.
Huh?
Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Oh, humor, Paimon.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Alright, I guess we'll go over to here then. Start painting. What do I have to do?
All right, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Dopey but adorable. Paimon's peeved. Paimon's all out of brain juice.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
Yeah, you're dopey.
Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Top quality emergency food, top tier flying pet.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous.
Well, apparently we're done.
Let me see. What is this?
Not bad, right? I'm pretty happy with it.
How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth, and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there.
If I would have said something different, would she end up in a pot?
Face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the
I love it, actually.
Traveler?
I'd put that on my
Have
wall.
you previously received any education in the fine arts?
No, but art comes from the heart, so.
You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
I just wanted to convey how special you are.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly?
That's so dopey but adorable.
I'm not convinced. But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Maybe I should have said Paimon's out of brain juice.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
Please and thank you. Some vegetables and spices would be nice. Albedo make some improvements to the artwork. Alright, is it done?
Alright then. Paimon.
That
this
is
better?
very different.
It's
Not so delicious.
a total ground up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what
That's
makes
not
art.
flourish, that's a whole different painting.
Art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
And now I see the gap in our painting talents. This is a trial by fire as an artist.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the traveler. In truth, ground up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
Yeah.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting.
Good for you, Paimon.
It's gonna show this off to everyone.
Paimon looks so happy. Thank you. Sorry I couldn't take it seriously.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir.
That'd be dope.
I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it.
Yeah, the combination of Paimon and
Liveliness
Bennett.
is a rare thing here.
See, it was
on
pretty loud.
Dragonspine.
Same with Amber. Everyone rests at the camp until morning.
It's a new day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
Examine the picture. This artwork is, to the last stroke, one made with extreme aesthetic sense. Paimon looks elegant and dignified, and she wears an enigmatic but romantic smile, her upturned lips displaying a vast brilliance beyond human keen. Or Ken. Yeah, keen is two E's. Very pretty, of course, but this isn't the Paimon you know at all. That last line was so unnecessary, but I love it. Oh, wow, we already got into the cutscene. It's just nothing but cutscenes.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Bennett.
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
Yep,
I'm fine, as usual.
I slept pretty well too. So did the
The
emergency
path
route.
down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Okay.
Let's go. If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
She's already thinking of her next meal. You know, it's easy to eat the food when you're already in the pot.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Not true at all.
My thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no, avalanche!
Look out!
It's all definitely being caused. She should have grabbed Amber, not Aether.
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
You were more in the blast than we were.
Paimon's fine.
I'm okay. You?
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
Eula, how about you?
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold...
Yeah,
we
Bennett
have
ain't
to
wearing
get down
much.
there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Let's glide.
There, guys.
Where they at though? Where they at? Did we already reach them? No, we just reached the next cutscene.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me! Bennett!
A voice. Over there.
Bennett?
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Good.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
Can you see him dive off the cliff with you?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Okay. Are we actually going to search, or is it just going to be another cutscene? Alright, and... let's go over to here. Can I bust this? Let me try. Boom. Is there a good way to bust this open? Apparently not. Alright, let's go check things. Over here was one thing, apparently. Lower. At 13 meters. What about... I see the rocks. Get off the tree. Come on. Bust it down, bust it down, bust it down, bust it down.
Albedo!
Not here. Nothing is here.
No response. Are we definitely looking in the right
Franco?
place?
Over here? Oh, I see.
He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Alright, we'll go this way then. I don't want to get into that one fight. Huh. They're all here just chilling, huh? Hey guys. Didn't find him. Guess you didn't either.
Well, any sign of him?
Nope.
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Are you actually Albedo?
Albedo! Are you okay?
You're not hurt?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me.
No, it's not you.
The avalanche only happened because I'm here.
Oh, calm down.
I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me.
I'll go adventuring with you. Join me.
I'm so sorry.
I'll have to have more people.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Aw, how
Exactly.
sweet.
Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay?
Is that really an accident?
Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face
No, I'm not you, Paimon. No, I'm fine.
Phew.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that dragon spine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our
It's
top
not.
priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Okay. So now we gotta go this way. It's great that we keep having fires. That way we can stay warm. Or else I would definitely freeze to death. Eh. And next cutscene. It's just cutscenes.
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Can you now?
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
It's not your fault, Bennett. Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong. But what is it?
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
With some things I don't know where to begin. Nothing is just...
Something's up, isn't it?
Mhm.
Are you hungry?
No.
Cold?
Yes.
Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Thanks, but I'm alright, Paimon.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I feel like
What
she's
did
having
you
thoughts
say?
too.
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer,
Are you kidding me?
I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
We got a Fatui camp right next to us? Something seems to have grabbed Eula's attention. Does she sense that something's
I
off
agree.
as well?
People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
No.
Yes.
No.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Yeah, something's up with him. Everyone follows the Beto onward.
Wait,
What? What? Everyone's looking.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed.
But you did say you were dizzy.
Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like
Yes.
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Take a break, both of you.
this? Okay. Sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's with all the dots? All the awkward silences. Talk to everyone. Bennett.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you,
probably knows.
Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Apparently he's really been through it.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
What was the point in all that? Just talk to Eula now.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it.
Maybe.
I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure.
It's albedo.
It could be difficult to verify.
What could it be? Looks at albedo.
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. But I believe you know what I am referring to.
Mm-hmm. So much awkward silence. He's giggling.
Traveler, I think...
Something happened?
You...
Watch out. That's not albedo. Albedo uses ground moves. Using a fire attack on a lake like that is not a good idea. Nope.
Albedo, what's...
It's not over yet.
Fighting on a frozen lake is not a good option. Oh, Lord.
Brace yourselves. This will be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
Risky there. No one escapes my sight.
Destroy the fruits. Oh, shoot. No, I switched. Hold on. Arcane Essence? Gotta destroy the flower.
Terra Smash!
Come on, let's...
Quick!
Wait! Pick up the essence to prevent shield from regenerating. Oh. Really? Gotta walk up to it and press F? Where did the fruit go? No! I gotta move! I can't move! Ah! This is very inopportune. Hold on.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Wait, I'm trying to... Shoot. Stop attacking when I'm busy. No, I can't. Where did all my health go?
I'll race you there.
Hold on. How did I end up with no health? What hit me that I have no health now? I don't remember anything happening at all that would cause that. All right, and then on Amber. And let's finish this off with... up the attack as well. And... what is... Restore stamina.
That's cheating.
It is. Oh my gosh, how many of these slimes are going to show up? Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Oh my... Can you stop with all the snowballs? And the slimes? Where is the essence thing that I gotta hit? Around it?
Go, Baron Bite.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. Uh-huh. Crystallize. Cool. That'll be helpful.
Nice and spicy. Hey-ya! Enhanced Animal Module 75. Stand clear.
Mm-hmm.
No escape. Get him.
Let's warm up a little. That wasn't hard to dodge.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
I'd like to take this down so I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Terra Smash!
Come on. We got this. Where'd you go? Right here? Nah, I got you.
Boba, get them. Absorption test. You're toast. Nice and spicy. Ouch. Meanie. Let it rain.
Come on. Keep this up.
Terra Smash!
And come on. This should be the end of it. Ah. That was the most that's been done this whole time.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Most likely.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Maybe just have their appearance.
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
I think so too.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Did this Whopper flower steal your alchemy notes too?
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this.
Sure.
Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the Whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how Whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered
Why are they
it in
picking
time.
homunculi?
I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
You were very perceptive too.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
Friendship
I
is
wanna
just
know
that
too.
good.
I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
The imposter didn't have a star-shaped mark on its neck.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant Whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
A Whopper flower, it adds up, but a piece of the puzzle is still missing. Was this the same one we met on the day where we were chasing the thief? It didn't quite feel the
Anyway,
same.
at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all.
I didn't catch the
used
rest
up all
of
the
that.
bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
Could the Whopper flower's mutation be unstable?
If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
True.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go.
He's unsure because there's more going on. Okay, so if we don't get somewhere with fire quickly, we're gonna freeze. And now that we're to this point, I gotta heal up these two. These two. So with that, Barbara.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
Let's go ahead and do it like this. I'm stepping away from the fire. Even if it may make me colder quicker. So yeah, there seems to be a lot more stuff going on, huh? Let's take this time to warm up. And also, let's look at the events now that there's an exclamation point on it. Having been invited to serve as instructors, okay, so we just gotta make it back to camp. We get Paimon's painting as a reward. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's do this with it. Heal Amber up, and then once this cycle is done, I'm going to switch back to the other team, and we're going to go continue on our merry way. You know what? Let's just continue on our merry way now. Oh, hey! This is convenient. Nice little teleport waypoint, and let's move. I'm gonna actually keep this team out right now so I can keep healing them as I go along.
Let the show begin.
What's with this fire? Are we gonna... Okay, so literally I just have to make it back to the Adventures camp. Let's just do that then. Wait, what's with the snowman marker? Born of the snow. Oh, that's what that is. All right, teleport to waypoint. And Amber Key's a little bit more healing, then we can completely switch back.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry
We
about.
should have teleported sooner.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I
Probably.
really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Join my team.
You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
Be kind, Paimon.
Come on, don't put it like that.
Or else I'll do another one of those paintings.
Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
That's cool.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
I thought you'd been on the mountains for
Yeah,
days.
it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
Just get yourself checked out by a doctor
I
if you
need
hit
to
your head.
rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Sure, we can do more
Why
cutscenes.
not? Then please, come with me.
Numi had something to say to me.
You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
Come on, Paimon.
Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away?
Sure. Why not? Are we just gonna end up there, or do we have to travel there? We follow Beto to a campsite in the mountains. Still haven't found
Sorry
Joel's
for
dad.
bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
True.
Is this about the imposter?
Yup.
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter.
Do you mean the mark on your neck?
Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook.
Yeah, go tell it anyway.
So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
It's a branding.
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar.
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, One method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
That's what your
Sounds
birthmark
kind of
right there means?
amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Weird. Should you be selling me all this?
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Hence the notion of otherness.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all of the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Correction, Paimon does that.
I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
What are we watching now?
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret.
Oh, this isn't Albedo talking.
And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
that the ending? Is that the ending of this whole story? I feel like there's more. Alright, Act 2 is now complete. Rise of the Fell Flower. Having absorbed the blood of the wicked dragon, this whopper flower has undergone immense changes. Handle with care. Not gonna do that right now.
Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
Alright, I guess we can go do that because it's probably the next section of mission. Yep. Act 3, Born from the Ashes. Navigates. Oh yeah, we gotta heal up Amber a little bit more.
I'll protect us.
Alright, and with this... Hold on, what's the whole snowman thing down here? Can we see it from here? I don't know if we can see it from here, but... Alright, let's do this. Switch at the party. Send out this group. Then we're gonna do map. And we're gonna teleport back over to his camp. Albedo, are you still here, or did you befall a terrible fate? Oh my gosh, frickin' spacebar. And we're safe.
Albedo!
What's up, Albedo?
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Then tell it.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon first!
Please don't let me have
go
to sit
ahead.
through it.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a
Oh
time,
gosh.
there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask them questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
Is that why they call it Whopper?
Ooh, truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon. It's truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all!
No.
Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
Oh, in that case, I would add some horror elements in. After the wildflower eats someone,
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
and then adopt their newfound
And
identities.
then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
Go for it.
For? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
So what's your story?
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist.
Ooh.
A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination
Are we
had he
talking
thought
to
it
Subject 2 now?
possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
Why not just wander around as twins?
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
Is that the Whopper flower?
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark in both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
You purposely erased it?
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
Until he tells a story about it. But he wants to get rid of the Traveler, because the Traveler knows too much.
Scary. Paimon's
That's why he would tell the Traveler.
never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1.
Is that what we're sensing now?
What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen.
And the stranger.
People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns.
Wait, we're not the gardener,
This
are we?
is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
This is not just a story. These events are real events. Albedo is trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense. So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it.
Fortunately, it is just a story.
No, it's not.
And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine Daughter, just like me.
Don't say that.
You must beware of all such creatures.
Don't say that. You're not a monster. You're my friend.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler?
A bit.
If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve?
How did you feel when you took out the imposter?
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler, are you here?
Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't
Quite
worry
alright.
about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
I don't know who to trust. No surprise. All right. And with all that, I'm going to stop this one here. I'll be back to stream in probably about like an hour in order to try and finish up all this mission. But yeah, as for the video, this is where this is going to end here, and I'll be back in a few days. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time. Oh, man. Doses.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K wet working. The roaches get the rays sprayed. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.